Well, hello there, and welcome to the Art of the Name. It's Wednesday, so we must be doing a live. I'll give you guys a few minutes to get online. My name is Adam Dicker, and I am your host for the Art of the Name. Again, we'll give you a few minutes to get online. Busy show today. We're going to do a review of dropping domain names for tomorrow, September the 9th. We're going to look at available domain names. We're going to talk about how to find names before people know they actually need the names. I'll explain that a bit more as we go on, and it should be a pretty good show. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to just get in here. I actually was caught looking at what background I wanted to use and then noticed it said time to go live. So not much choice but to go live right away. So we'll give it a few minutes. People are starting to file in now. I can see them coming in. Let's see, I'll give you a couple of cool things. Just making a note of something I want to make sure we hit. All right, starting to fill up. So we'll give it a couple more minutes. The one thing that I do want to announce now, and I'll announce a bit later in the show, is that I am launching a course on October the 2nd. It's a domain course for beginners, and it's going to be quite busy and quite packed. It's only $49 US. It's going to be a good course. We're going to cover things A to Z. It's definitely not the masterclass that people paid $1,000 for, but if you or a spouse or a friend wants to learn the business enough to be able to come in and take over if you're not around, or if you're busy or they want to learn the business, it'll be the perfect opportunity for them to learn exactly what you do, and maybe they'll figure out why it's so difficult and everything's not easy. Anyway, that's going to be announced. It'll be posted in the group. It is a domainers beginner course, and it is October the 2nd at noon, but it'll also be taped so anybody can see it. Hey, Mel, people showing up. Bill, how are you? David, good to see you. Jennifer, good to see you. Dwayne, all the usuals. Even Connie's here. Yay. Jeffrey, sorry, that was a half-hearted yay. I really meant it. Anyway, good to see everybody. We will get started in a few minutes. Let's see what else we need to talk about. Lots of cool stuff. We're going to look at, again, how to find domain names for people that don't know they need domain names, or that are using, I'll give you a quick hint, they're using subdomains on one of the other platforms, and they could use a good domain name. So they may have a Facebook username or a Wix username or something else like that. And we will find out who they are and how to get them domain names. One thing is surprising, and I have to look over here for my list from last week. I can get rid of Jeffrey's hello. You know he's there. There were a lot of names that we went through in the drops last week, and kind of surprised that I was the only one in the auction for them. And I got them basically, in the back order for them, and a lot of people didn't get any of them or didn't even try to grab them. So maybe you guys don't really like the what's dropping tomorrow and prefer the available and free names, because I got some pretty good ones last week for without going to auction, like training diversity, bus stop advertising, protecting copyrights. I did get bath bombed, which is one that I really wanted. And I'm going to put together a huge marketing campaign for that. So people on social, when they receive our bath bombs, will say something like, I got bath bombed or something like that. And I think it's going to be really big. Also got evergreen package, and that could be anything for homes to, I mean, it could be basically anything is evergreen. So kind of surprised nobody went after any of those, especially when I said they were in my top 10 for last week, and I had zero competition from anybody. A couple domains went to auction, and I'm pissed off at myself because I was in an auction for a name, and then I did what a lot of people do. I got carried away and I missed the auction. So I did get a note, a nice kind note afterwards saying, you missed the auction, too bad for you. And the winning bid was like, I don't know, $70 or $65, and I was just aggravated that I missed it. I think it was even cheaper than that. It could have been about $40, but the point is I wasn't there to watch it, so I missed it. Okay, Dave Willis, good to see you. Connie's laughing because I gave her a half-hearted, but I really mean it, Connie. I'm glad to have you here. Like, same as Kathy, good to see you. Bill, backer about 10 got one in another auction. I don't know where you guys are back ordering these things. We may have to figure out where we are and what platform they're on so you guys can get them. I think you guys would benefit if I did those lists every day of what's dropping or what's available. Today you're going to find some good ones. It's a little bit thinner today on what's actually available that's really good. The available names are okay. It's going to be the tomorrow's drops, which are okay. There's a few good ones in there, but it's not hugely successful. David says he backordered Bust Up Iverson. Yeah, but didn't get it. Well, I backordered at Dropcatch. Not sure where you got it, but I was surprised I got it without an auction. If you did it at the same place, then they have some system problems or they're just favoring me, but I don't think so. And then I have an issue with my save account, which is kind of interesting. I can catch names, but I can't bid on any auctions. So I sent them a ticket last week, and today I got a notice saying that they've escalated my ticket. So it's been a week. I missed the domains I wanted to bid on, and oh well, too bad for me, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. Okay. Okay, it's hard to pronounce that, but good to see you. We'll call you Olin. I don't want to mispronounce your name. But I did Ridge Bus Shelter Advertising. Yeah, that's good. David, I'm actually doing some consulting now with a company in the UK, so I may actually be somewhere in the UK at some point when this COVID thing all heals. Anyway, let's get to it. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I have no alcohol tonight, just a nice coffee. Happy to be here. Let's go to the Gene. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see Gene. All right, let's go to the names that are dropping tomorrow. Let's see what we got. Let me just load the right list. These are names expiring on September the 9th. Not to say much, but my birthday's in a few days. I will be turning too old. Not that we need to really discuss it, but I will be getting old. All right, let's see what we got. Just want to make sure I got the right list. I do. I'll bring it over in front of me, and I'll start to give you these names are expiring tomorrow. So these are names you may or may not want to get in the auction for. It's up to you. Let's take a look at them. I'll get rid of my face and make this bigger. I'll get rid of the art of the name, and off we go. Okay, the first two are consistent with what we've been dealing with last week. Lots of web designer names starting to drop. If you're doing web design and you're in the business, I mean, it's great to forward traffic for birminghamwebdesigners.com, Columbus Web Designer, singular, plural, doesn't matter. Get them to your site. Over 2,000 or 2,600 a month on those. Accountminded.com. So I think of that one because there's a lot of business that go on account-based models. Tip for Blogger, I would prefer it was Tips for Bloggers or something like that, but it's still got traffic with 4,300 a month. Golf ball branding. We've seen something like this before where people could put their logos on golf balls, and it's really popular. A squirrel trapper, I'm not sure if we would need that, but 5,000 people look for it a month, so it's good. Now this one I had to laugh at, actual appraisals. We already know that domain appraisals are completely worthless, so what are actual appraisals worth? Probably just as worthless, but still interesting. Maybe that's good for like jewelry and other stuff where people actually will give you money from a bank for jewelry or something that you have for an asset. Immune naturally, for those of you that believe in natural healing. I know there's a few of you that do that. Eliminate hemorrhoids, for those of you that are a pain in the, you know what, 8,200 a month. Student finance services, always good, 87.80 a month. Richard S. Lucas, the S shouldn't be there, so that'll go, but it should be hopefully Richard Lucas. I wouldn't pick up this name because there's an S in the middle. 9,220. Adult wearables, okay, this is a great name. This is great for VR. This is one of the names you probably want to look at in tomorrow's drops. Small photo printers, I'm not sure photo printers are still a big thing, but if they are small photo printers with 9,800 a month is pretty good. Cannabis selection. I know there's quite a few on here that love cannabis domain names. As a matter of fact, you're probably high right now. Who knows? 11,800 people looking for cannabisselection.com. So pretty good domain name. Civil disagreements. Could be civil cases, whatever you want. Still a good name for a lawyer to get branded under. This was one that I left in here because I liked it. Painter's Shop. I think it's a really good short name. It's good for a painter. 17,000 people a month like it. Back to hemorrhoids medication. Apparently there's a problem this week with hemorrhoids. 17,700 people are interested in hemorrhoids medication, but obviously hemorrhoid medication would be better. So they type in hemorrhoids space medication, and that's why to them it makes sense. Candy yam, could be candied yam. 18,300 people looking for the tasty yams. Customized luggage tags. Again, this could be like your golf balls where you customize them, you get them printed out for people. They've got their family names on them and they're pretty good. Scrubs that fit sound great for hospital gear. Auto Raceway, racing is huge in the United States, 21,000 people for that. Airfare Scan. Now this sounds like a site where you could do a comparison on different types of airline costs, and you could have different airlines and things like that, or go with different companies and do a review site and compare all the different sites like cheap tickets and all that. Yoga for Sexuality, 23,600. None of those are probably my wife Googling it, but 23,600 a month are looking. Quote Blogger, I think this is a pretty good name. I think it's a brandable, 24,000 people looking for, I don't know, Quote Blogger sounds like a pretty good name. Graphics Creations, both the S's here sound good at 24,000. Graphics Creations, good name for a company. Aaron R. Anderson, another middle letter in here, forget it. Pamper Self, this sounds like a great name for a spa. If you want to pamper yourself, this is a good name with 25,000 people. Payday Lenders Direct. Payday loans are huge here in Canada as well as in the United States and probably everywhere, with people losing jobs and things like that due to COVID and other stuff. 26,000 people could use a payday loan. Home safety box. I was thinking about this as probably a gun box. That's why it would be a safety box, but it could just be a home safe or something like that. 30,000 people a month look for it. And then digital manuscripts, with all of the talk about all the digital art and things, NFTs. Digital manuscript sounds kind of interesting at 31,000. Healing equipment, this could be anything that people use to heal with, 31,500. Pen test toolkit, penetration testing is really big. Having a toolkit would make it easy. Digital consults, sounds like a good name for a company who's into digital and wants to do some consulting. Nice and short, 36,000 a month, look for it. An exact three-worder, kitchen remodeling ideas, 38,100. People always Google or look in magazines before they redo a kitchen so they can give it to somebody and say, hey, what do you think of this? I like it. Printer inkjet cartridges. I was wondering if it should just be inkjet cartridges, but the printer on the front of it's not going to hurt because it's going to give you some traffic. 46,000 people a month look for that. Electronic bracelets. This one is good for those of you that want to post pictures of I don't know what, and bracelets for people who have been arrested. Those are electronic bracelets. So if you're jumping parole or you know somebody who wants to build a site to sell electronic bracelets, 48,000. Leisurely Living, great name, 52,000. I was just at my brother-in-law's house and he had a patio fire pit. So I had to leave in patios fire pits, even though it's not grammatically correct, but people will put in patios and then fire pits, and that's how you get patios fire pit. 63,000, look for it. Ladies venue, in case you have an all-women's gym or anything like that, a restaurant, a club, 65,000 looks pretty good for that. City planes is good for something that's like in a state and they fly from Dallas to San Antonio to Austin to Houston. Maybe something like that would be good, or for local tours. Magnetic wristbands, 70,000 people look for them. I believe there's something to do with not getting seasickness or something, so maybe those will be good. Credit card covers, I don't keep my credit cards in a cover. I keep mine in an elastic band. I'll show it to you later, but some people keep them in a wallet still. I just find it too cumbersome. Domain translation, this would be good for all those people that buy ridiculous domain names and need some sort of translation so we can try to explain to them what's wrong with it. Realistically speaking, would be for domains in other languages. I'm not saying this is a good domain name. It's just interesting with 73,000 people looking for it. Detergent pod, we know those are very popular, 87,000. It's a generic term. I don't think the pod is specific to Tide or anybody. Home office setups, really great business name. 102,000 if you want to help people set up a home office. Sounds like a great name. Home office setups. Then the next one, that's 100,000, by the way, 102,000. The next one is, depending on how you pronounce it, it's first and then bank loans. So if I'm applying for my first bank loan, that would be the one that I would use. So 137,000, that's how I would target it. Obviously, you don't want to call it after First Bank and then loans, unless First Bank decides they want to buy it. For you, it's first and then bank loans. Dating management, I don't know how many of you need an app for that, but 141,000 people a month do. I guess they're juggling multiple things. Fogless shower mirror. Probably about 25 years ago, somebody bought me one of these for a birthday present, and I'm not sure I used it more than twice, but it was a nice gift. 144,000 people need a fogless shower mirror. Blinds for sliding doors. This is a forward one. A lot of people look for blinds for sliding doors. 154,000 people got that one. Thanks to Melanie for finding it and giving it to me to add to the list. Brakes for cars, obviously a really good domain name. 154,000 people a month looks for brakes for cars, probably doing price comparisons. They're just checking to see what's going on. Digital portrait paintings. I like that one as well, 158,000. Not going to be in my top 10, but still a good domain name. For me, it's, again, with the NFT line. Love Seat Sectional. It's a couch, 159,000 a month. A Love Seat Sectional sounds like a pretty good idea. And then this one here, support ticketing system. Every company has a support ticket system or support system. It really is a ticketing system. So this one has 3 exact words. Support ticketing system sounds really good at 182,000 a month. Then if you're missing one shelving bracket, you can go for shelvingbracket.com. And just at 200,000 people looking for a shelving bracket. Obviously, shelving brackets would be better, but shelving bracket here seems to work. What else we got? All receivables. You could be like a firm, a collection agency that collects receivables. That's a really good name for a company who's a collection agency. You want to collect all the receivables for a company. 319,000 a month. Actual appraisal, again, we can skip that. Projected revenues. This is really good for forecasting. Obviously, all companies need projected revenues, so I think that one's good. I think we could actually look at that one and see how that one does, but that's a good one. The grammar checker is a really good generic grammar checker. You could build a tool on it. Almost 400,000 people a month are looking for the grammar checker, so they're probably looking for Grammarly, or the other one is called Ginger. Both are good for grammar checking. You should check them out if you're writing emails to customers. 400,000 people looking for the grammar checker, so that's good. Custom kitchen cabinetry, again, very specific to what people would look up online. 429,000 people a month look for that. Net Salaries is a great site for everybody who wants to Google, I don't know, whatever you want to be, director or electrician in Toronto, and find out what the average salary is for an electrician. An RN in Boston, whatever it is, and you could find out roughly what it is, so you'll have a reason to complain that you're not up there with the same other people. They always show you the scale to help the employers out on the high end, on the low end, and you're usually sitting in the middle or the low end. 486,000 people, really good site for salaries. This is one that I do like, Home Staircase. I think it's one of the top 10 in here today. 500,000 people look for Home Staircase. They either need repairs or they want a new staircase, probably repairs, because I can't imagine that they don't have a staircase and they're looking for one. But it's a great domain name. Staircases are really expensive and they're good. Good thing to have. Good name, good product. What employer? You could do this about anything. Could be reviews on certain employers, anything like that. It's okay. Something to do with employers. Vegetarian supplement. Again, 530,000 people a month looking for a vegetarian supplement. I think that's really good. I think it's a good name. I do like driveway rental. I'm pretty sure you can do an app for that, like they do for vacation homes and things like that, where you could actually, people could actually post their driveway for rent for a month or whatever. If people work downtown or somewhere and they want to use it, it would be a really good domain name. So I think driveway rental, I mean, it's really specific. I think it'd be really good. How many times have I been to a sports event and people want me to park in their driveway? That's 550,000 people a month looking for that, so that's pretty good. Commercial agencies, very specific, 587,000. Listed email. This is really good if you want to do an email marketing campaign and you want to sell lists, or you want to verify emails for people. 613,000 people look for it. I think it's a great name. Financially protected. Who doesn't want to protect themselves or their family financially? Their child, their spouse, whoever it is. 624,000 people Google financially protected a month. Looks like a good name. Shut down school. Well, it's up here. Not one of the better names, but it's up here. 626,000. Collection order. If you get a court order for collections, it's a collection order. 683,000 a month. This one I know is going to be popular with some of the group because we've had diabetes names before. Monitor diabetes, 730,000. It is a great name, and it's exactly what people need that have diabetes and want to take a look and monitor it. Quality audits, really good, 1.1 million people looking for a quality audit. Ford pickups, this is just in here. I wouldn't suggest it. It's a trademark, but a lot of traffic, 1.1 million people to that. And if you're going to a heels party where everyone is wearing heels, 4.1 million people a month are interested in heels parties. I'm not, hopefully it's nothing weird, but just a party for heels. Golf polo shirts, 4.4 million. Polo in this case, hopefully, is just like a style, not a brand. Warehouse supervisor, jobs are always good because they pay a lot on referrals. So warehouse-supervisor.com at 44.5 million is good. Utilities contractor, very specific, very good. Could be anything, 5 million. The power nap, obviously a really good one. I'm not sure what you could brand it as. Maybe a CPAP machine or something like that. I don't know. I'm thinking out of the box. But the power nap is really good and undervalued. 7.2 million people looking for a power nap. Swimsuit for women. 10.6 million people look for a swimsuit for women. 3 good keywords go together. 29 million looked for an equipped kitchen, which is a kitchen that is already equipped and ready to go. Tell me what you like in that group, and while you're doing that, I will go ahead and start sorting through and narrow it down to my top 10. So let's start narrowing it down. And again, I'm going to do this. I did this last week, and for some reason, nobody grabbed them, so I don't know what you guys are thinking. Take a look and grab some of these names. Don't let me have them all myself. Definitely don't do that. Painter shop I like. Now, I'm picking names that I think would be easier to sell or are good to start a business on. Some people may think quote blogger, graphics creation, Aaron, we can go. I like Pamper Self, safety box gone, digital gone, healing equipment, pen test. These are all the middle of the road ones that I'm getting rid of, but I am going to stop with a few that I like. City Plains, and again, you can keep all these. The list will be available for you. You'll be able to see it in the group. If you don't have access to the expired the Art of the Name Google Drive group, let me know, and we will make sure it's available for you. I will get you added right away. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what we got here. I do like receivables. Projected revenues is good. Grammar checker is good because it's a product. Kitchen cabinetry, not bad. What employer can go? I'm starting to like some of these. Let's see what we got left. Too many here, though, so we got to get rid of some of these. Even if they're really good, I got to get rid of them. Shut down school, goodbye. Heels party, sorry. Warehouse supervisor, utilities contract. The power nap's really bugging me. Equipped kitchen is good if you're moving in somewhere. Swimsuit for women. Women do a lot of shopping online. Listed email, I like. Power nap. Golf polo shirts. I'm going to have to get rid of that, even though it's got a ton of traffic. Commercial agencies. Could be anything. It's a good one, though. Home staircase. Net salaries. You have to build a site for it. All receivables. I do like that one for a collection agency. Dating management, no thanks. Domain translation, no thanks. Ladies venue. Graphics creation, cannabis selection, I like. I'm down to 19. Definitely keeping adult wearables. I'm going to have to drop photo printers. Probably going to drop home office setups, even though I really want it. Traffic ticketing system, just because there's a lot out there like it. Commercial agencies, sorry. Financially protected, I think everybody wants that, and what a great brand that is. It's a positive. Protected is a positive keyword. So that's what I'm left with. I'm left with about 15. Adult wearables, cannabis selection, yoga for sexuality. I'll get rid of that one. Blinds for folding doors. I'm going to get rid of it only because it may not be perfect for everybody. Driveway rental, I like. Monitor diabetes, power nap. I know what I'm going to do with the power nap, but it's a really good brandable, so I'm probably going to decide to chase that one. So those are my 13. Adult wearables, cannabis selection, Pamper Self, brakes for cars, the grammar checker, home staircases, vegetarian. I'm going to drop the grammar checker. Vegetarian supplement, driveway rental. I think that would be a really good app. Listed email. I'm definitely going to chase that one. Financially protected monitor brakes. So we got 12. Instead of 10, we have 12. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know which one is your favorite, and let's go back to the list. Hope you like that part of the show. I don't have to export this, but I do have it. All right, let's look at some comments. Gene says, good morning. Not sure where you are, Gene, but good morning. How can I get this software? It's what is the name of it? expireddomainsearchtool.com. Jennifer says, haha, I'm not sure what that means. Big industry. Which one, Jen? Where can I get the software? Okay, so that's the same thing. Its software is here, expired domain search tool. Take a screenshot of it. Again, I built it for me. It's the only software that I have that I use. I don't use anything else. You can go take a look at it. I think it's $480 US, one-time lifetime support. You'll never need anything else. Let's go back to the comments. Like the power nap. Yeah, I like the power nap too. Maybe it's because I'm getting older and I take power naps, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it if I get it. Well, there I go. I'm assuming I'm going to get it. It's a really good domain name. Again, I'm not sure which one to go with. Jennifer says, talking about cannabis stuff. Yeah, it is a huge industry. So I'm managing portfolios for a few people, a couple people that are strictly cannabis and somebody else who's got cannabis names and stuff like that. So I know they're really popular names. Pamper Self and All Receivables. Yeah, I'm with you, Olin. I like both of those. I think Pamper Self is really good for everybody because I mean, even I know my wife, she doesn't take enough time to pamper herself. She's always doing stuff for other people. So even a gift card that says from Pamper Self is pretty good. Anyway, lots of good ones in there. You can keep the comments coming. I will go over to some other stuff now. Let's talk about for a minute about how you find people who need domain names that don't know that they need them. So one of the ways is to obviously take a look at people that have Facebook links, Wix links, Square space sites, all these ones that have sites but don't, or GoDaddy or wherever, that don't actually have domains on them. So those are your best bet to find them. You can Google them by doing the in URL thing that I gave you before. So it'd be, if you wanted to Google something, you could do in URL and then colon facebook.com/insurance and then star, and that would give you anybody who's got a Facebook URL that's begins with insurance. Or you could do cities or whatever you want, and you can go find all kinds of them that don't have it. You can click their page, check and see if they have a website. A lot of them won't. Probably 50 to 60% of them don't actually have websites. So you can do it that way, and then I'm going to show you another tool that I like to use, which is pretty cool. I found this tool in the last month. We'll skip to that. Let me go there now, and then we'll take a look at some of these other things. I'm just pulling it up. Yeah, so I was surprised you guys left all those other good names behind. So now I'm going to bring this page over, and we're going to look at a new tool. It's called Spyse, S-P-Y-S-E. Now let me get rid of that domain banner first. We don't need that. So I'm going to share the screen with you, and then I'm going to show you a bit about how to use it. It's a little bit slow because I'm having some PC slowdowns today. I'm not sure why. Last week, I actually called somebody after the show, and I heard myself still talking in the background, so there was a heck of a delay last week as well. So this is Spyse. I do have an account registered with them. What you do is you log in, and then you can pick what you're looking for. You can find, for those of you that are very technical, you can find things like DNS servers for like Wix or for other companies that host servers on shared sites. And you put that in, and then you can find, it'll give you a list of all the domain names. For this exercise, I'm just going to go back to technology. I'm going to type in Wix. It's going to give me Wix technology. I'm going to click it, and it's going to pull up a whole bunch of stuff. It picks Wix, and then if I highlight it, I can go and click Find Domains, and it'll show me every domain that is hosted on the Wix platform. So that's pretty good. And from what I recall, they were like 1 million or 2 million, and then you can narrow it down by country, and you can add parameters, see if it's a 404 page or if it's a 200, meaning it's the site is good and it's active. And you'll find all kinds of different domains that you want to go after. So you can see there's 2.1 million just in the United States. And there's all kinds of different search parameters you can do. So if you want to do something where you look for specific name servers, you can do that. If you want to look at status codes, which means only sites that are HTTP, it's 200, you can apply that, and then it'll tell you sites that are actually up and functional. And then you can add other parameters like keywords in the meta tags, keywords in the page title, whatever you want to narrow it down to whatever industry that you want to look at. And then again, you can go by country, and you can do by a couple other things. Another thing that it's good for, once this loads, wait, there you go. So this tells me a bunch of them, and then it gives you the subdomains. It gives you a lot of information. Again, there's 997,000 in the US, 22,000 just in Germany. We'll switch to Germany. I think this is a premium feature or something like that to go to the country, because I remember last time I tried it said no. we'll see what it does. But I'm going to get out of this because I want to show you something else. I'm going to show you another thing that you can do that we've done before. As soon as it stops thinking, I'm not going to wait. Let's exit the page. Well, not quite like that. We'll get that back. That's spicy. So it's a pretty cool thing. So let's look at another technology. Hopefully we can get rid of these dumb things. I may have to open up another window because, like I said, it's been a little bit slow. Not really, I don't think it's a site, it's me. I've talked to the two guys that own this site. I have no affiliation with it. It's a pretty good site. This time it says wait, so I'll wait. I think it's doing something. Oh, there, it got rid of one of the things. If I can get rid of this, that'd be great. Anyway, what it does is you can go also look and see sites that are running WordPress or certain plugins. And then let's say we were running Divi or some other theme and we wanted to, somebody announced a new plugin for Divi or for WordPress or something like that, and you wanted to show it, you could go and see exactly what you wanted. And then you could target them and you could target. So if I had a new affiliate plugin for Divi or a new video plugin for Divi and I wanted to email it to all the Divi users, I could email it to all 1 million Divi users with my affiliate code, and hopefully a lot of them would buy it and think it's a pretty good tool. So let's get to the Wix thing, and let's try, you can also look for specific domain names, but the other thing you want to do is look for, again, IPs. So if you have an IP of any sort of shared server, even one that you're on, and you want to go see what other domains are there, you could do that. So for this, I'm just going to look at technology. I'm going to show you WordPress. I paid about $49 for this tool. Don't get anything more than the lowest package because you don't need anything more for what we're going to do as domainers. Now it's loading all the sites with WordPress, and you can see what's really cool is it gives you 31 different plugins. So if somebody's using Gravity Forms or they're using WooCommerce or they're using any of these things, you can try to sell them a Better Cache plugin. You can sell them all kinds of different things, and it will give you how many users are running WP statistics, and then you can open that up and it'll tell you how many people are using that plugin, and you can go from there. So it'll also give you the number of WordPress sites. I'm working with them to be able to set up what versions of WordPress people are using, and there's all kinds of different things and tools we can do. So you can find Facebook users on here, you can find Squarespace, you can find all kinds of them, and then the ones that aren't using their own domains, you can filter those out so that you can actually figure out if somebody's using, I don't know, Insurance Toronto, let's see, Gray's Insurance Toronto Wix.com, you know that you can try to sell them Gray's Insurance Toronto or Gray's Insurance or something like that. And these are all the people now. We've got 109,000 people using WP statistics. So if we want to sell them a commercial one, that would be a good target market for us. I think you get the idea. More technology, and we can look at, we can go back to WordPress itself, and it'll tell us how many people in that area are running WordPress. And then we can break it down by country, and we can target them with emails. Again, you just go to WordPress, find domains. It'll tell us how many domains. It's a pretty cool tool. Hope you guys like it. I haven't really got into it as much as I'm going to, but I really do enjoy the tool. It's much cheaper than the other one I was using that was $500 a month. This one is, what I say, $49 a month. And it's just as good a tool. So here you go. All these ones, you got 24 million sites running WordPress. All of them are potential customers, 12.9 million in the US. And if you just want to look at the ones that are okay, there's that. If you want to look at the ones that are moved permanently, maybe they're moved. Maybe you can find a domain name that they want. There's lots of revenue to be made in something like this. So pay attention. You can go look at whatever you want. It also gives you their domains. So if you want to look for a domain and then you want to play around, let's go see. I'm going to find a DNS server that we can use that may be shared hosting, and I'll give you a quick example of that. Let's try something else. Let's see if they have like GoDaddy or HostGator hosting. And then we'll pull up one of their servers and show you how to find those. GoDaddy website builder, perfect. Oh, not so perfect. Okay, did I do something wrong? Let's go for HostGator or something. Host, hello. Somebody's not being nice. Maybe too many choices. We'll figure that one out later. What about web.com? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them here. And you can see there's a whole bunch of different products and software and scripts you can use. Who else would they use for hosting? I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a couple of them. Oh, let's try Bluehost or somebody. Bluefish. Powerful editor. And you can basically do all kinds of different things and figure out what's what. I'm not going to spend the whole day looking at the tool, but you get the idea. And if you just want to look for information on one domain name, you could do that as well, probably. And it may even tell you where it's hosted and stuff like that. It should give you a lot of information. That one just said GoDaddy sites. See what this gives us about GoDaddy, then we're going to go on to the next thing. We've got a lot to get to today, but you should play around with this tool. They do have a free version. I think it's like a week or 10 days. I'm not really sure, but take a look at it. I think you're really going to like it. Again, sometimes slow. I think it's my internet connection. And you can see here's GoDaddy, some of the web servers, and you can go see whatever GoDaddy's running and take a look at that. Careers.godaddy.com. There's quite a bit. But anyway, you want to find out who's hosting GoDaddy, not that GoDaddy has 161,000 servers with GoDaddy in it. Anyway, you get the idea. So this program is called Spyzy, and you just go to Spyzy, spyse.com, and it's a pretty cool thing. And you can search for anything you want. They've got 4.1 billion domains. They even check for vulnerabilities, check email addresses and things like that. It's pretty good. I will stop sharing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tool. Any comments or questions? While you guys are doing that, I will take a quick look at the clock. Okay, so again, Saturday, October 2nd, I will release the beginner's course for everybody who wants to learn domaining the right way from the beginning. It will not be an advanced course like the master class that people paid $1,000 for, but it will be a really good course and better than anything that's out there as far as getting started. It's good for you, it's good for your spouse, it's good for a child who you want to get in domaining, anything like that. For 49 bucks, I don't think you can go wrong. Members of the masterclass will get 2 free memberships, one for themselves and one for their spouse or whoever they want to give it to, since they already paid $1,000 for the masterclass. It's a bonus for them. That's about it. I will give you the link to the course. You can sign up and pay. It is September 2nd. Somebody asked about bulk appraisals for GoDaddy. I definitely wouldn't bother with bulk appraisals or any sort of appraisals because appraisals are completely useless. So don't bother with those. That is the link to the beginner's course. Again, $49, October 2nd at noon Eastern. It's also going to be, all the sessions are recorded, so you'll be able to watch them anytime, anywhere you want. And I'll be posting a coupon for the people in the masterclass later on this week or this weekend. Anyway, $49 to start. It'll go up after that, and that's about it. Let's go to the fun stuff now. Let's go to, let's see, what do you want to do? Let's talk about the available names, because I know you guys like that. So let's go to the available names that we have, and I'll switch to that. Get ready to have your fingers ready to type, and also let me know what names you like on the list, what names you registered, and if this thing goes well, I might start to do it more often, because I think every time I do it, I also find names I like. And today you'll be happy to know I did not take anything off the list ahead of time. So it is what it is. I'm going to pull the list over, and we will go through it now. Share screen, and let's see what we got. I think we got some pretty good ones. Again, they get better as we go, so don't get too registration happy. We're going to get to them. First one, Greensboro Dermatologist, 707 people a month looking for that. Baseball trophies. Well, trophies should be IES, but still 1,760 people could use that Grammarly thing we were looking at and have trophies with an IES. Mideast Recipes, 2,000 people a month. Spirit Counselor, 2,600. Bearded Kit, if you've got a beard, 2,600 a month. Summer Fun. I think I've seen this one before, but 3,200 people, and I don't think it was picked up last time. Renting reviews. If you're renting a place or you want to do a site where people would post reviews from rentals, these are all available and about 10 bucks or under for these domain names right now. So you can go and register them and just let me know which ones you got. Mechanical Resumes, 4,820. Credit Consolidation Solutions, 5,000. Invest in Hedge Fund, investhedgefund.com, 5,700. Copyrights Violations, 8,900. It's a pretty good one. Backpacker Meals, 9,800. Now this should be woman's bracelet with an EN, but 11,000 people type in woman's bracelet. So again, got some traffic. For 10 bucks, it's worth it. Employees background checks, very popular, 13,000 a month. It's a cost companies over $1,000 to do background checks, so it's very popular. Face deep cleanser, 19,000 a month. Keywords researched, so keywords researched. So these ones are already researched, and they're good if you want to do a business on keywords. 22,500. Buying silver bar, lots of people are buying silver and gold these days. 22,800. Augmented reality examples, 25,000 a month. For those of you that love turtles, caring for turtles, 25,700 a month. Flowers for anniversaries, 26,200 a month. Customized patch, could be for anything, 33,000 a month. The underground railroads, 36,300. So if you believe there are underground railroads, you can build a whole site dedicated to it. Blue light reader, 37,000. Anomaly detection, or anomaly detect, 44,000. Bags for strollers, this sounds like a good idea, 48,700. Martial art books, 51,000. Top fiction books, I mean, this is obviously a great site for a top 10, 55,200. What do we got? Building insurance quotes, 59,000. Again, another one for a review site with multiple of them. Pupils Path, I thought this would be good for a tutoring company, so I left that. Here's the singular augmented reality example, singular, and we have the plural up here. That one's got 4 times the traffic as the plural, 88,400. Repair glass door, 106,000. Repair glass door, still 160,000. At least it's consistent. Expedited passport services, 111,000. Pretty good. If you want a job editing subtitles, 127,000. Edit subtitles. Authenticating user, 146,000. I will tell you that authenticating users is also here in the list. So they're both available. Ethiopian coffee bean. These are very, very popular. Ethiopian coffee beans and bean are very popular. Safe offering. This could be anything. Law crimes, 188,000. If you want to do a story of all the latest crimes, you'd get a lot of traffic, but be a informational site. Systems alarms. I left it up here because systems alarms could be for anything. It could be for computer systems, could be anything. Still good at 223,000. Mexican citizen, 315,000. Pretty good name. Meet videos, 334,000. Could be like Google Meet videos, or could be like dating videos where people meet. Report activity, this could be for anything, 343,000. There's the other one, authenticating users. It has 4 times the traffic at 458,000. A green tutu for those of you looking for something to wear on the weekend and at home, 495,000. The investment market, 592,000. That's a great name for a financial or investment site, 592,000. Portable charcoal grill, 925,000. It's obviously a product and would do well. Experienced employees, 100, is that 100? No, it's 1.1 million. Health services manager, 1.1 million. Home fitness workout, 1.3 million. Great name. What drugs? 1.4 million. Yeah, officer, what drugs? 1.4 million. You could do a site on drugs and side effects and things like that. Copyrights infringement, 159,000. The Equality Act, 3.2 million, sorry. Flowers for home, 4 million. Toilet brush set, 5 million. A fund for charity, 6.6 million, obviously a pretty good domain name. And then whole milk powder, rounding out the circle at 7.8 million. Okay, let me know what you got. This list will also be available in the group. For those of you that are looking for it, it will be in the folder on Google Drive. If you don't have access or you need to know how to get access, let me know, and I will on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever, and I'll make sure you get access to the free drive that has the outbound email templates. It's got the drops from today, the available domains from today, and some other helpful items. So let me know how you guys like those names, which ones you liked and which ones you got, and I will wait patiently and have a sip of coffee while I do that. I'll hum. I don't like that, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that and got some good names out of it. Let me know if you want to see more of this. And if you'd like to see it more regularly, I may just record videos. Let me know whether you like the expired better, or like the ones that are expiring the next day, or whether you like the available names better. I'm starting to feel like the expiring names like tomorrow's are good, but maybe you don't want to spend $60 or $80 on the back order, and you just want to see if you get it, which is fine. That's why I do that for a lot of names too. But let me know what you find more value in, the domains that are available today or the domains that are going to expire and drop tomorrow. And then I can target the show towards that. Maybe do a daily thing for you guys with different numbers and different things like that to see how it goes. I'm not seeing any comments yet. It could be just slow down, but feel free to post what names you like, what names you got, and again, whether you like the expired stuff or you like the available stuff better. Gives me a chance to catch my breath while you guys are busy registering domain names. All right, I'll go back to our art of the name. For those of you that don't know where it is, it's facebook.com/groups/the art of the name. It's a hidden group, so you'll have to just go there and ask for, make a request to join, and then we'll get you in there. And then you'll be in. Again, this is the art of the name. Feel free to leave comments and questions. I haven't seen anything come in, so I don't think I spooked you. It's probably the system not posting them. We'll take a look. Also, some news. This will be the last day of the show that I'll be doing from this laptop. I'll be doing I'll be posting a new laptop and getting that upgraded this week. So it won't be the last show, but it'll be the last show from this laptop. I'm getting some stuff coming in now, which is nice. There's also a good chance you may have 2 shows for me next week, which will be odd, but well, you'll see why as the week progresses. If something like that happens, you may get 2 separate shows for me, 2 very different shows. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see some people posting. Connie says she already has too many names to sell. Yes. I got flowers for home and edit subtitles. Yeah, those are good names. Those are like flowers for home is a really good name. It's a great name for a flower shop. Another one would be whathashedonewrong.com. Who knows? Tom's asking about the software update and the instructions for the API. So the software update is ready. I just need to make sure I've walked one or two of you through the API install. For you to have it working with the CPC and stuff, you need to have the API thing that I showed last week and just have it set up. So if you have that set up, then we should be okay to go. I'll confirm and probably email out everybody in the group that owns the expired domain search tool that you've done the API upgrade. If not, I'll send you a video on how to do it. Jennifer got face cleaner. Face cleaner one because I sell one. Excellent. So I'm glad you found something, and it'll bring you a lot of traffic. If you sell face cleaners, I'm sure you're gonna get traffic from it. Jennifer says, I tried to get the investment market, but it looks like it hung. Well, hopefully nobody else got it while you're retrying. We'll see, but I think that's an awesome name for a financial site. I mean, it's like the crypto market or anything else that's out there. It's a really good name to go after. Anybody have any other questions or comments? Which one did you like better? Do you like the expired names from tomorrow, or do you like the available names that are available right now for $10? Yep, Jen, I got it all set up for you. I got your message. We are definitely going to get it all done for you. And we can do it this weekend if you want, depending on what your schedule is. And I hope your son is, by now, hopefully he's doing much better than he was. It was really sad for me to watch you go through all that. A portable charcoal grill. Tom, that's a good one. Jennifer says she likes available. I like available too. And like I said, sometimes I look through them and I'm like, should I grab this one or should I leave it for the group? There weren't that many that I was going to grab today. I'll probably take a look at I take a look at the list after the shows. So we'll take a look at what's there and then make a decision if I want any. But hopefully you guys got some good ones today. Pretty quiet on the comments today. Time is good. Anybody have any comments, questions, concerns, anything they want to know about? Any domain questions, anything at all, ask away. David, home fitness workout. Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with it, but you could do it. I'm glad he's much better. And I know it was tough. It was tough for me to watch. So it's really hard when you see people that you know and like and friends. And I feel like with some of the people on Facebook that I see their everyday lives, I feel like I'm closer with them than I am with any real friends that I have because I know their lives every day. So it's really hard to watch. There's a few people that I know that are going through treatments and cancer right now and things like that. Really hard to watch. Dave says, love the available names. Expiring is cool, but really like the available names. Okay, good. I'm glad we're getting some feedback because I want to target the show based on what you want, and I can put together a bigger list of available names if that's something you guys want. Obviously, you don't have to register them all. You can register whatever you want. But if you find 1 or 2 good ones in there and you're able to sell them eventually, then it's really worthwhile. Okay, any final questions before we wind down today? I'll let you guys, usually when I do that, then all the comments come in at once and I'm like, oh boy. It's Wednesday night. Football season starts tomorrow. That's what I live for. So the NFL starts tomorrow night. Can't wait for it. Somebody got Bella. Nice to meet you. Got backpacker meals and tried to get the investment market too, but Nainship displayed that it's a $29.9. So it seems that somebody here already got it and priced it. Boy, that was quick. Because it was available. All these names were available. I do them right before the show. I do them today. I did it at around 3:30, so I make sure that everything is available at that time. And some people have been asking questions about how come some names are available, let's say in one place and not available in another, or you try to register and it times out during the day like normally. And it's because it really depends on what time the registrar updates your database. Some registrars will do it more often than others. Others will only do it a couple times or 5 times a day, while others do it every half hour or every 10 minutes. That's why some of them will appear available and then they're gone because somebody took them. Anyway, I guess that's about it. I hope you guys have a great night, a great week, and I will see you next week with more information. And that's about it. Have a great week, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.